Hey guys, Oscar Gonzalez here at notagrouch.com. You can visit my website right there. I want to talk to you today about two things. One is Movember, which is the month of November. You might have seen a lot of mustaches going around, a lot of people with mustache that you would normally not see with a mustache. And I'm doing my effort on growing one to raise awareness for Prostate Cancer Month, which is November. There's always a lot of attention to breast cancer and other types of cancer, but this is kind of a late new thing, which is to bring awareness to prostate cancer, which affects a lot of men. So go out, take a look at Movember, learn a little bit more about it. If you're a man, then grow a mustache. Hopefully you can grow it in a couple days. Not like me. This is about 10 days worth of hair, so it takes a while for me to grow anything. Anyway, that's one thing. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is information products. I get a lot of questions from people. Many are skeptics, many are somewhat negative. And they come to me and they say, well, what are you selling online? What do you sell? And I say, well, I sell information products. I sell courses, I sell training, I sell events, I sell experiences. You know, I also sell some physical products and digital products like a website. But when it comes to information products, people always tend to raise their eyebrows and start thinking of the product as a scam. They actually don't think that it is a product. They think that, I don't know what they think it is, because if somebody puts something together and it's a PDF of, let's say, 50 pages and they give it to you, to me that's a product. Even if you can't feel it, touch it, ship it, you can't put it in a box and send it to somebody. I guess you could print it, but you normally don't do that. So what is an information product, and why is it worth what is listed at? So sometimes you see books or ebooks that are worth $1 on Amazon. Sometimes you see similar ebooks that are worth $100. So why? What's the difference? A lot has to do with the value that is being presented for the person that is, purchasing the product. So imagine this. Imagine that you want to learn how to do internet marketing online, and you spend $100 on an ebook that teaches you step by step how to create a website, how to develop the website, how to advertise, and how to sell stuff online. And you end up making money, and you make more than $100 because what you learn. Wasn't the worth, the value, the price of that book, justified for $100? Because if you didn't buy that, you would not have made any money. You could have spent a lot of time in Google researching and trying to figure out what goes first, how to do one step, and then what's the next step. You don't really know. You have to figure it out on your own, ask a lot of questions. But an information product guides you. A good information product tells you what to expect, how to expect it, then the next steps on how to do it, and how to correct things along the way, how to adjust. And ultimately, it's a lot like a class. Think about going to college, for example. People pay anywhere from, $12,000 a year to $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year for a high-end university. And at the end of it, when they graduate, what do they get? They get a piece of paper that says they graduated. That's it. They, along the way, they're going to purchase stuff like t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff, but that doesn't really count. You go to a university to learn, to obtain information, and that information is not tangible, it's in your head. It is how we humans are different than the rest of every other animal. We can pass information along. We can save that information and be better next time. So instead of you having to figure something out from the beginning, you can learn and receive that information from somebody else so that you're able to start ahead of the game. That's all an information product is a way for you to apply previous knowledge so that your path will be easier. To me, that's worth a lot of money. To me, that's worth it, because I don't want to sit there and spend a month learning how to do something when I can learn it in a couple hours if I read a really well put together guide that teaches me not only how to do it, but where to do it, who to talk to, what kind of things I should expect, what are some of the problems I may run into. If all that's been figured out by people before me, why would I want to do it all over again? There is something to learning. There is something to figuring things out on your own, but you don't have to do that for everything. You have to make progress, take action. As I mentioned before in a recent blog post, it's not so much about having a system, but it's about taking action so you can build that system. And in order for you to do that, you need to have the knowledge to take the next step. And sometimes that knowledge costs money. Yeah, you can go to Google. Go to Google and find all the information you want. But Google cannot tell you what the next step is. An information product, a guided tour, a video, a PDF, a membership website that guides you step by step, that's what you need. It tells you, okay, you need to have these things in place first. Then you need to do this. Then you need to do that. And when you're finished with this, take step number 4, 5, whatever. That's what an information product is. There's a lot of people out there that keep knocking on information products because they say, oh, well, you can't ship it. Where is it? I don't feel it tangible. For $100, I can go buy, this gadget. I can buy whatever. I can buy 10 CDs. I can buy whatever it is that you want to buy. And that's fine, but that's not the same thing. An information product is valued at what it can possibly deliver to you. So if you buy, for example, My Top Tier Business, which is one of the products I promote on my website, that's $49 for a 21-day step training course on how to market things online. $49. That could make you potentially thousands of dollars. I've made thousands of dollars just from the concepts that are put into place. And I've applied those concepts not only to things that I learned there, but I apply the concepts to all the other products I sell online, to all my other businesses. So for me, $49, that's worth it because I've made that 100 times over. Could I have figured out all that stuff on my own? Sure. I could have asked my friend John Chow, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? I could have gone online and found out, how do you put an ad on Facebook? How do you use Twitter to make money? I could have found all that out. I could have learned it myself by practicing and practicing and practicing. But this tells me exactly what the next step is, how to do it, and what things I need to do to move forward, as opposed to just spinning my wheels trying to figure out what the next step is. So an information product is valuable only for you when you are seeking that information. I know that seems a little redundant, but an information product that's worth $100 to me may be worth nothing to you because it's not in your interest to learn what the information in that product teaches you. So next time you hear somebody tell you that information products are worthless or a scam, or you can just Google it, think about the time saving, the effort, and the knowledge that you're going to the time saving, the effort saving, and the money that you could make if you just simply follow steps that have been proven, tried and true, and people have gone before you, have pretty much laid down a path for you to follow. This is what happens in colleges and universities, and this is why you buy a map. When you go to a new city, maybe you buy a map, or maybe you use your GPS. But what is a GPS map on your phone but information? Yet there's some apps out there that cost $50 because they give you really, really good information. Why would I buy that when I can just ask for directions, right? Well, how long is it going to take me to ask for directions? What if the person that gives me directions is not knowledgeable about the place where I'm going, right? So don't knock on informational products until you know how an information product works. And take a look at your own life and find out how many things you've paid for in the last year that don't have a tangible product. Anyway, that's my vlog for today. Today is November 12th. See you next time. Bye.